Dozens of Lenexa families ran from their burning homes today, but tonight the damage is so bad they can't go back.
One man did not make it out alive. Around 9:30 this morning, a massive fire broke out at the Oak Park Village apartments between Oak Park Mall and I-35. The flames and smoke were so intense, firefighters poured on water from a distance. They also feared the building would collapse, so they couldn't search for people possibly trapped inside. Once they had the fire under control, firefighters found a man's body who they believe lived at the complex. Emergency crews also battled extreme heat while fighting the fire.
Now, several responders had to go to the hospital because of heat exhaustion. Lisa Benson saw every step of the battle and the toll it took on everyone involved. Lisa?
Well, firefighters have been out here all day long, and they are still right here on scene, wrapping up after putting this blaze out. Now, fire crews have been out here from 3 different departments, and displaced residents are out here as well, sharing and drinking a lot of water as 36 units at the Oak Park Village apartments went up in smoke. The Lenexa Fire Department called in reinforcement to help contain the 2-alarm fire and to keep their firefighters safe. The men were allowed to fight the fire in 15-minute intervals and then asked to go to a nearby cooling center provided by Johnson County MEDAC.
Firefighters are doing strenuous work in hot conditions, not to mention they're working around fire, which adds additional heat, and then they've got their bunker gear on, which contains all their body heat. So their core temperatures rise real quickly, and they have to be real careful or they'll get in trouble right away. So we bring in a lot of extra fire crews on a day like today so that we can rotate crews through.
Now the fire chief is still on scene watching those firefighters to keep them safe even at this late hour with these hot temperatures. And Red Cross is also on scene to help the displaced residents. And Larry Seward joins us now live with our continuing coverage on what exactly the Red Cross is doing to help these residents.
And Lisa, you know, the reality is really harsh. One man lost his life here in the fire here. As you see, firefighters still on scene. 37 people and 21 families without a home, without food, with only the clothes on their back. And the Red Cross is here trying to help, and they have been really all morning. And they have coolers filled with water bottles and fitness drinks inside SUVs and inside the clubhouse here at the Oak Park Village. They've been working inside there trying to find shelter for fire victims, and that's especially important given the heat during this heat wave. But so far, all but 3 people affected has a friend or relative to stay with. But these people, they've lost a lot today. As we mentioned earlier, 1 man died and people lost all of their belongings. For volunteers, the hardest part is just seeing the heartbreak.
When I first got here, there was a woman just literally grieving. I mean, you know, like you would if you had actually lost a close relative or something. And I thought she had, and of course it was her dog.
Tonight at 10, another survivor, the last man out of the building you see behind me, shares his emotional survival story, as well as he explains why the Red Cross has helped him more than he can describe on 2 occasions. That's coming up tonight on NBC Action News at 10. For now, we are live in Lenexa, Kansas. Larry Seward, NBC Action News.
All right, Larry, thank you. Well, wrapping up our top story tonight, fire did destroy a 3-story Lenexa apartment building. Inside, crews found a man's body. Firefighters are still searching the building, and they are putting out the hot spots tonight. No word yet on what caused that fire.